What is up, fellow critics? Yes, we have another review reaction for you guys. Today we're going to be doing Watchmen episode 1. I did not watch the trailer of this. I don't know really too much about it. I know it's based off the comic book Watchmen, which I have not seen, but I actually watched the movie and actually enjoyed the movie. A lot of people didn't like the movie, the Watchmen movie, but I actually enjoyed it. I know not too many people do like it, but I did. Guys, let me know if you like the movie or not in the comments below. But yeah, I really did. I liked it, and I don't know if this is going to take place before or after the movie. I'm thinking it's probably after the movie, but that's just a guess of mine. But this seems very interesting. Hope it's good. I hope it's good because, like I said, I really like the Watchmen, and this is on HBO, you know, so hopefully it's rated R, and hopefully, you know, it's done well, you know. So let's go ahead and start it, guys. Before we start, please like, share, and subscribe to Cinema Credit, guys. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and start the episode up. Who might you be, stranger? I'm a black guy. Oh, it's a black dude. He's pretty cool. He wears all the new sneakers. Oh, damn. What year is this? Oh, thank you for telling me. 1921. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is Black Wall Street. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm sitting on y'all lap.
We gotta go now.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell. Put your head down. That really happened in Oklahoma. It's called Black Wall Street. For some reason, it's not really talked about. You know, it's not in the history books. They don't really talk about it, but I understand why. I can see why, I guess. But, so what happened was, real quick, I'm not gonna go crazy, but there was a all black, you know, town, and everything, you know, they had their own economy, you know what I'm saying, own stores, you know, own everything was owned in this black town. They owned everything. They ran the whole town. And one day KKK just came in and burned the whole place down, killed everyone. Well, mostly everyone. Burned the place down. I didn't know they had planes, but burned the whole town. And it's not just the only time that happened. It happened a couple other times too. If you ever seen that movie Rosewood, that was based on one of them as well. So yeah, it's a crazy time in history, man.
Can I take a look at your face?
Oh.
What did you just say to me?
Was that a mask? Was that a Rorschach mask?
Probability of firearms and/or explosives in the vehicle.
Hi.
I wonder if it would ever come to that, where police officers can't use their gun until they have to do like a certain check where they can take their gun out. It would never happen, but that would be crazy. Oh, yep, I knew it. He really was all on lettuce. So, all right. So, like I said, I did not watch any trailer, but all right, they're showing a Rorschach mask. So that means this probably took place after the movie, where Rorschach, he died, right? They killed Rorschach because they didn't want the secret to come out of what happened, but he had a diary, and it got away, like it got, you know, it leaked, I guess you would say, and so I guess a lot of people read that diary, and, you know, groups like a militia group, you know, started from Rorschach, you know, which is crazy. So I'm seeing where they gotta go with this. This is what I think so far. I don't know yet, but that's just where my take is. What's up with the mask? He survived?
Did he tell anyone that he was police?
That's against the rules.
Oh, that's why. All right, so that's what the masks are for, because you're not supposed to know who the police are. Maybe because of the whole... The only thing I can think of is that the cavalry, they call them, maybe the cavalry is killing these cops, you know, going to your house and killing them. So maybe that's why they're using all the masks, the cops in the masks, so they don't know who they are. So that's the only thing I can think of. And they're not using real names either. They called one guy Panda. So that's the only thing I can think of.
And that
What?
was before police officers were allowed to wear masks. So the bad guys, they knew who I was. and
Oh, see.
They
Oh, what the hell's that? Is that squid? Why is it raining squid? What the hell is going on? Is this something in the comic books? Maybe I should read the comic books. What the hell's going on? Yeah. It's kind of scary. I should have watched Watchmen a little bit. I should have watched Watchmen before this, just to get a refresher on how the world is. Because that takes place in New York, right? And they don't really talk about any other place around the country. At least I don't think so. But it's interesting how the other rest of the world is, you know? How far Rorschach, went, his ways went all the way down to Oklahoma, and they're just, I don't know if they're believed the way he believed in, but they're using his mask, and they call themselves the Cavalry. And it's interesting, like all the cops and pretty much all law enforcement except for him is covering their face.
I got a nose for white supremacy, and he smells like bleach.
Oh, damn. So it's more of a racist thing. So the Cavalry is more of a racist group then? And they're just using Rorschach masks just to have it? Or, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Shift. If I took a shift
What
on
the hell?
American flag, associate with
Yo,
members
this
of
is
the white
trippy.
supremacist.
Whoa. Oh, they about to tear them cows up. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh.
But don't worry, Miss Cookshanks. Have at it.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell she was doing.
It's the bee's knees.
I don't know the significance of that picture, but... Oh, he had spike strips. Oh, crap. Dude, you're not, like...
Watch the street. If anybody pulls up other than me, fucking shoot them before they get to the porch.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Oh, my God. Oh, that's he was the boy. All right, that was the episode. Very interesting show. This is a show you have to get in a couple episodes in to really figure out what's going on. Like, it's a lot of world building. Like, you get to see what else is going on in this Watchmen world, and it's about it's like this police force, and they're well, actually no. Let's start from the beginning. So the beginning, they show the 1921 Black Wall Street, destruction, what happened, and they show what happened. This really happened. KKK destroyed this town and killed all these people, burned the place to the ground. And they show this little boy, this family saves their little boy, sacrifice himself to have their little boy run away with this other family. And his father wrote this note and said, I forget exactly what it said. It said, watch over this, some letter. Just watch over this letter. Right? Watch over this letter, or just watch over this, it said, or something like that. Put it in the boy's pocket and send him off. And we go to present, I guess. And the world is, all right, it's Watchmen the world. It's definitely in the present time, I guess, whatever present time that is. But it looks like they're in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it's this police force, and they're always using like these masks. They're all masked up, and comes to find out that they were in, there's a lot of racial things going on. I'm so very surprisingly, this is a really good cast, and I'm very surprised there's a lot of, this is like based on race, because now I think about the first Watchmen movie, I don't think there really wasn't any black people in it. So it's crazy we're doing in Oklahoma, and we have to, we're dealing with all that. So they had to wear these masks because they were getting attacked by this group called the Cavalry, where they're using Rorschach masks. But I was thinking, all right, maybe it's all about, what Rorschach was, his teachings and what, all the things that happened with that whole situation. But no, they're just racist. So I don't know why they're using Rorschach masks, but they're just racist. So they end up, this guy who's actually in the cavalry ends up killing, well, not killing, but shooting down this cop in the car. And it's crazy, like they're this police force, they have all their guns locked in their car, and they only can take it out if they meet certain criterias in the situation, which is, it's kind of tough. I would think if they would have some kind of locking system, it would be on their hip, have the locking system on their hip, so they at least, if something pops off and they're not by their car, they can still radio in and unlock it from their car. But I guess they would need some kind of battery pack or something. I don't know. They got freaking flying ships in this. I'm sure they can have a locking holster. So yeah, so they're, these cops and the cavalry, and it's very, very interesting. Like, it's very interesting. Like, I can't really judge the show off this episode. It's, we meet Regina King's character, and she says she was retired police officer. She got shot, and they knew who she was, but comes to find out that she was undercover. She's like working undercover, masked up and everything. And it was funny because she was out, she was at the going into their bakery, and you see Lou Gossett Jr., which is crazy. This cast is crazy. So you see Lou Gossett Jr., and he's sitting in this wheelchair, and it didn't hit me what he said until at the end of the episode. He says, "You think I can lift 200 pounds?" Now I think about it, now I know what he was talking about. Jeez. So they have this big meeting with all the police officers, and all of them are masked up, except for the chief, who got actually played by Don Johnson. And he's saying, hey, we need to combat against the cavalry. They're bad guys and all this stuff. So so they finally do that, and you finally meet Panda, and he's super by the book. And which he has a freaking panda head on. Regina King's character actually grab this one guy up, and they kind of torture him a little bit to figure out what's going on, and come to find out it's the cavalry that was in this shooting of this cop. So they go and try to intercept these guys, and these guys knew they were coming, and they had this freaking big ass machine gun, and were just laying down fire on everything. All these freaking cows got mutilated and everything. It was crazy. And Regina King shows some little bit of her skills. They actually had some of these guys fly away in the plane, and they actually used their little plane that looked like it was from the one that was in the Watchmen a little bit, and they took down the plane as well with their planing, but crashed theirs. Then we meet this like weird, super weird character by Jeremy Irons, and it kind of seems like he might be the bad guy in this. I'm not 100% sure. He's kind of weird, but like he's like super paid. He has like mad money. He's getting someone to massage his legs and like all this stuff. So I don't know exactly where they're going, but most likely he's going to be the bad guy in this. So the chief, he gets a page saying like, hey, the guy who was shot woke up. So he puts on his gear on, he got his uniform on, and he goes by himself. He drives to he can see the guy. He loses, his tires get blown out. He walks up and he sees spike strips, right? And then he's pretty calm about it too. And then nothing, something happened. We don't know. And they show Regina King. Her character, she gets a phone call saying like, hey, I know who you are. Aren't you, Angela? Aren't you, I forgot the dude's name. He said his father. Aren't you, aren't you the daughter of this person? And she's like, how you know who I am? And he's like, all right, meet me by the big tree and don't wear your mask, because I know who you are, So she rolls up there, and then she sees Lou Gossett Jr.'s character, the one that was in the wheelchair, and then she sees the chief being hung up. So I don't know 100% know. I guess it's him that did it, but also while the chief was getting dressed, they showed a picture of him and someone else. So I wonder if he was part of, like, maybe he was the grandson or son of what happened on Black Wall Street. So that could be it. And that's why Lou Gossett Jr.'s character killed him. I'm not still 100% sure that was him, but it most likely was him, and maybe he, because I don't think it was the cavalry. But I think it was him who did it. But it's kind of weird. He's in a wheelchair, so how did he do it? So yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting show. I like it. You know, there's raining squid. There's a lot of crazy stuff, and they show a movie that is part of the Watchmen group. They're showing a movie of one of the older, which is really cool that the actual Watchmen group had different decades of people. Like some left, some stayed throughout the decades, and they're actually making a movie for it. Was it a movie or a TV series? I think it was a movie. Well, that's pretty cool. So they're showing, they're keeping yourself inside the universe, But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know if a lot of people are gonna like it. It seems like this, a lot of race has to do a lot about this, and there's a really big black cast in this, and there's a lot of good actors in this show too. I'm very surprised. So we're gonna check it out. I'm intrigued. It's a very interesting first episode. It didn't hit you hard, but it hit you like, okay, where this is going. I'm not sure. Where is this going? But guys, let me know what you thought of the episode of Watchmen. Are you going to continue watching it with me? Or you're not? I hope you watch it with me, guys. I hope you do. Also, let me know what you thought of the actual movie. I liked it. A lot of people didn't. I can see why people didn't, but I liked it. I thought it was good. So thanks for watching. Make sure you please like, share, and subscribe to Cinema Critics. And we'll catch you next video. Peace out.